In a few days, the new tripod will be here, so I don't have to look down into the camera since I'm that tall that my tripod on its maximum stand is not high enough. So that's the topic of today's video. But yeah, if you've read my community post on YouTube and my Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, come on, the link is in the description down below, click follow please. Probably know that I have a I have a big copyright issue. Not with the channel, not getting striked or something. I have an issue with the YouTube's copyright system, and I actually found a gap in the system. For anyone who is just starting off with YouTube, or people who have been on YouTube for a long time but haven't had any issues with copyright, let me explain you how YouTube wants to think that they provide you, the creator, with all the options to take care of the copyright stuff, but actually it's just an empty shell. So what happened, and what is something that you can do to strike any channel that is using some kind of other content, maybe a reaction video, commentary video, whatever, or using any clip from any performance or anything which was on TV or any other content. So basically any content you use which is not yours, in whatever scenario or type of content that you're creating, can get striked from anyone. Not the legitimate owner of the copyrights to that piece of video or audio. Anyone can strike it. Let me explain to you guys this crazy story. The copyright system in YouTube works like this. Basically, once you get a copyright strike for audio or music, you can dispute that. They give you an option where you can select and fill in why you disagree with the copyright claim on your video, where they claim your revenue, etc. So it's not really a strike. It's the automated bot system which figures it out, blah, 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 blah. So they give you an option, you fill in, for example, reaction video, and then you have a box where you can enter your name and fill in the reason why you think this is legitimate or fair use. You fill that in, and that nice, cool form that you fill in then goes to the copyright owner, which is usually a music label which owns the rights, or a studio that owns the video rights. And they decide, so not YouTube, even though it's fair use and you fill in that it's fair use, it still goes to the label or to the studio owners, to put it that way, the owners of the content. And they can decide if they find it fair use or not. So even though you fill it in and it is according to law and everything, and it's really a reaction video, really a commentary video, they decide if they agree with it. Of course, 90% of the labels which get the remove the copyright claims from the video requests, basically just say, nope, it's not fair use, even though it is fair use. And YouTube just, promotes it like it's, wow, yeah, you can fight the copyright claims with our beautiful system. It's nothing else than just a form that gets sent to the owner, and then they just automatically decline it, or decline it within a couple of days. It just, 99% of the cases, you won't get your copyright claims removed. Then you have the option, YouTube, gives you the option to appeal that decision. What it does is it basically, you're filing a lawsuit, to put it that way, in suit to the legitimate copyright owner, a lawsuit, I don't know if that's the correct word, in order to get the rights back to your video. That usually takes around 30 days. You have to fill in an entire form with American law stuff regarding copyright and proof and yada yada yada. The fun fact is that this then not gets sent to the copyright owner, but to the copyright department of YouTube. They can either decline that or accept it, and then it gets into the process, the legal process. If they decline it, or if they think that you have abused that right, they will strike your channel. You get 1 strike. 3 strikes, your channel gets deleted. If you get 3 strikes in a period of 3 months, I think it is. And if you wait 3 months, then every 3 months, 1 strike gets removed from your channel. Now, there's also something which is called manual takedown requests. Basically, I'm the owner of my YouTube videos, and I see someone using my video. I can then click on it or report it, and they file a manual takedown request and show them, or actually, that's what it is meant to do, show them that I am the legitimate owner, and basically get the video removed. That doesn't happen. Let me explain you how to take down any video and strike any channel. So basically, you're watching, let's say, PewDiePie's video. PewDiePie is using a small cut of Dr. Phil, or actually an entire video of Dr. Phil, to make a reaction video on. Reaction videos are under fair use. If you stop them every couple of seconds, give your commentary, your opinion, it is a fair use item. But let's say Dr. Phil's fine with that. Dr. Phil didn't file any manual request, but you, some hater, doesn't matter who you are, let's say it's your neighbor. He sees the video and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna take down this video. I'm gonna give him a strike. How does it work? Basically, you get a manual, fill in a form where it asks for your first name and last name. If the video contains the name, well, Dr. Phil or something like that, and you fill in with your first and last name Dr. Phil, so first name Dr, last name Phil, I know it sounds stupid, you make a random email address, gets filtered out for being fake, then you get your account banned. So you make a fake Gmail account. The Gmail account is gonna be, for example, and this is what has been used for taking down one of my videos, ilovehorsecock@gmail.com. I'm not even kidding you. Someone filled in, it is a different video, different name, but someone filled in a form with the first name Doctor, last name Phil, that's just an example, the email address ilovehorsecock@gmail.com, and filed a manual takedown request. What YouTube then does, it gives you 30 days to remove the video, otherwise they remove it for you and strike your channel. So you either get removal and strike, or you only get the removal because you do it yourself. The fun part, I appealed that because ilovehorsecock@gmail.com and Dr. Phil, that's not a real name, you know, this is just a case, a scenario, which it's a different video, but I'm not gonna give you the details from that video. Which I appealed. That appeal is a form that you can only file after the video has been taken down. So I waited 30 days, they removed the video, they gave me a strike, and I filed a appeal. I filed an appeal by email with the form that they have. I even contacted the chat and said, hey, this is a fake email address. Obvious, a fake email address and a fake name. Nobody's Doctor as a first name and Gmail account is ilovehorsecock is the legitimate owner of Dr. Phil's videos, if you know what I mean. YouTube then says, no, you have to follow the procedures. So after 30 days, my video gets taken down, I receive a strike, I fill in the form, and I basically request that the person who filed this takedown request identifies themselves and also proves that they are the legitimate owner of the copyrighted videos or the copyrights to that video or music. This appeal does not go to the one who sent it in the takedown request. This appeal goes to the YouTube copyright team. And you know what they said? No, we don't find this a legitimate appeal. My appeal, where I asked someone to identify themselves and to show that they're the legitimate copyright owner before they take down my channel and I receive a strike, is not a legitimate request. But filing in a form saying Dr. Phil with ilovehorsecock@gmail.com is a legitimate request to even get taken serious by the copyright team. I'm just out of words. The video has been taken down. I appealed twice and they just rejected it twice, even though I added articles stating why it is a fair use video and why I demand that the owner identifies themselves. No, they don't want to do it. The big YouTube platform, support creators. That's how they support creators. They made a whole shell, a department on copyright, shell forms that which don't do anything, only look good and give you an idea that something is happening, but still the studios and anyone else is in control of your content except for you. They offer you the appeal option. You should use that. You use the appeal option, it gets rejected, even though I have every reason to doubt the manual takedown request. The story continues, because I wanted to check it out myself. I made a fake YouTube account. I made a fake Gmail on a different computer, on a VPN, spoofing everything. So basically, my channel or my IP, my computer, who did it cannot be tracked down. So YouTube is never gonna find out which request it was, which I filed. I filed a request on someone else's channel, a big channel. And I basically found a reaction video and I saw that there was a stand-up comedian. I filed a manual takedown request with the first name of the stand-up comedian and the last name of the stand-up comedian with a email address, I kid you not, on YouTube 1234@gmail.com. I shit you not. I used a similar address. It's not exactly the same one, but something stupid like that. I filed a manual takedown request. the video got removed after 30 days. It's a big YouTuber with over 4 million subscribers. The video got removed. I'm not kidding. I've sent this to YouTube on the chat. I contacted the support team, I told them what was going on, I gave them the email addresses, I gave them my case, and I gave them the example case from a file. They didn't take it serious. There is a massive fucking leak in your manual takedown request copyright part of YouTube, and you're not taking me fucking serious. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't know who the hell runs that stuff and came up with this shit. YouTube has the chats. They know that I requested it because I was pissed off on the chat. So there you have it. If you want to take down any video, you find some piece of content, you file it as you, if the title of the video, if you're using a title of the video and you're using someone's name, like Dr. Phil, reacting to Dr. Phil or something in that way, just file a manual takedown request, fill in first name Doctor, last name Phil, random email address, and you can take down, manually strike or take down any YouTube video from any channel. Can be a big channel too. Go ahead and do it. I would recommend everyone to do it on like a mass scale, so YouTube just takes this seriously, because apparently reporting a bug in the system, they just ignore it. They don't give a shit. We are here for the creators. I've never heard a company have such a motto but then do the complete opposite. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, understand what is going on with all the copyright shit. I actually went into further, not appealing, but actually getting a lawsuit up and running in the US for this, which happened, because YouTube's not gonna help me out, so I'm gonna defend my own rights on my video. It's not that I made a shit ton of money of that video, that it had a lot of views, it's just a principle. The point which I'm trying to make is that you cannot do this kind of stuff. Nobody should be allowed to do this kind of stuff. So I hope you guys like this update on YouTube's copyright system and my story and experience with YouTube's copyright department and all the stuff that they have set up. And let me know in the comment section down below if you have similar experiences, because I would love to hear them. And I see you guys, as always, in the next video. Ciao.
Perfect.